Hello, everyone, and welcome to Military Grade Magic, episode 10. Didn't think we'd make it. Here we are, still making subpar content for all of you listening. So glad you're here. So glad you're still listening. Please, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're a baby channel. We need every little, even if it's just a comment that says, I commented, Chief, just like you asked. That's fine. That's fine. We appreciate every little bit of support that we can get. Help get those YouTube algorithm gears turning towards us. You know what I mean? The wave of military grade magic just sweeping the nation. This week's episode is going to be in preparation of our culminating event, which is your deck building. We'll be talking about disruption. So board wipes, fogs, all that fun stuff. Things that just really change tempo of the game. So what we mean by disruption, that's what we're doing this week. We are also going to talk a little bit about Avatar: The Last Airbender cards that we're excited about, things that we're definitely going to put in our decks as the days and weeks are to come. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get into it.
Like my little smiley face?
Oh, yeah. It looks more like a jack-o'-lantern face, but yeah. Alright, we're both playing, we're both playing black decks, so I'll roll the black die here. 12 today.
Okay. Well, I will take your 12, and I will offer you 5. You go first.
I won 1. Alright, I don't draw. I'll play a swamp, and I shall pass.
Draw for 10. I shall play Lumpy Swamp 2.
Ooh. Alright, I'll play an island. I'll play an island and I'll pass.
Okay. I'll draw Swamp, and I pass.
Draw for turn. I'll play a mountain. I'll tap a mountain and I'll play Grim Initiate. 1/1 with first strike. When he dies, I amass 1.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
My turn.
Yes.
I draw another swamp.
That one's snow covered though.
Yeah. I'll tap 3 swamps for a Diregraph Colossus. It enters the battlefield with 1/1 counters on it, equal to the number of zombies in my graveyard. I don't have any. Whenever I cast a zombie spell, put a 2/2 zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Your move.
Your move. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play Drowned Catacomb. I control an island and or swamp, so it'll come in untapped. I will tap 4 to play my commander, Saruman the White Hand. Saruman the White Hand, whenever I cast a non-creature spell, Amass Orcs X, where X is that spell's mana value. Goblins and orcs I control have ward 2.
Okay.
Pass.
Draw for turn. Gonna play
Gonna play what? A swamp.
Tap 3 swamps for a Vizier of the Scorpion. When it enters the battlefield, mass 1 spell. Cast trigger. I get a tap zombie and then a 1/1 zombie army.
Yep.
And I shall pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna do the not nice thing. It's gonna be perfect for the discussion this game. I'm gonna play Toxic Deluge, and I'm going to pay. What's your strongest toughness? 2?
Yes.
Alright. I will pay 3 life and do 3 damage to everything on the board.
3 life, 3 damage. Okay.
Grim Initiate dies, I get a zombie token. And then Saruman the White Hand triggers off Grim Initiate. So he's a zombie army token. 4. Okay. I'm going to go into combat. I'm going to dink you for 2 for my commander. And I will pass.
I'm going to play another basic swamp.
Ooh, that's the one I gave you.
I'll tap 1 For Unearth, return target creature card, convert mana cost 3 your lives from the. I'm going to do Diagraph Colossus.
There you go.
Tap 3 for a Phyrexian Ghoul on cast a zombie, so I get a tap zombie token.
There you go.
All right, your move.
Your move. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. That'd be a really good spell if I had another mountain. I'll tap 3 for a Rhystic Study.
Oh no.
Zombie Orc Army trigger, or Saruman triggers. I get 3 additional counters. You all know it. You love it. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I can draw a card unless they pay 1 mana. All right.
Not to make you feel like a piece of shit, but I have officially removed Rhystic Studies from my decks.
Unless they are on flavor, I've removed them. This deck wants a lot of non-creature spells that I can pump up my zombie, so I consider that flavor. But yeah, just about it. I have this and
No. I got you. It makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's me or if it's on your end. There's a little bit of reverberation there. All right, going into combat, you have a 2/2 and 2. Biggest you can get is 6. I'm gonna go ahead.
2 2s.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing Zombie Orc Army at you for 7.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. All right. I'm gonna play Cabal Coffers.
Ooh.
I'm gonna tap 2, tap it. 1, 2, 3, 4 swamps. I'm gonna play Species Specialist. When it enters, name a creature type zombies. One will choose. Whenever chosen creature type dies, I draw a card.
You paying the 1?
No. Then I'm gonna tap 3 and not pay the 1 either for Read the Bones.
Okay.
I'll keep those on top and I'll draw them.
Okay.
All right. Attacks.
I have a 2/5 untapped.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Would be really good if I had more mana. All right. I'm gonna play Drossforge Bridge. It is indestructible land. Comes in tapped.
Okay.
Indestructible artifact lands. All right. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I got 3.
I'm gonna tap 4 mana.
Okay.
I'm all tapped out. To play Torment of Golem. Target opponent reveals their hand. I choose a non-land card from it. You discard that card, and then I amass Works X.
Okay. I got Liliana of the Realms. I got Feral Ghoul. I got Blood Artist.
Well, your zombies are just gonna come back, so let's just pitch Liliana.
Okay.
And then so Saruman triggers. I roll up 4 from casting Torment of Golem, so he goes to 11, and then Torment of Golem rolls him up 2 more, so he's 13.
Okay.
Going into combat, I will pass this turn.
Okay. So there's 5 floating.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 5 of that for Gulkar Giza, and then tap 3 for Feral Ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your go.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Feral Ghoul enters, I get another zombie, by the way.
I forgot. I didn't. I was waiting for some big play. I didn't ask about Rhystic Study. I missed the triggers. I'm not gonna go walk it back. All right. Be better, Chief. All right. Is that your turn? You're going to inside?
Yes.
Okay. Draw for turn. Cool. I'm gonna play an island. Red, black, 1. Yes. Red, black, 1. I'm gonna play Widespread Brutality.
Oh, okay.
So Cast trigger. So I'll read the card and then I'll go through my triggers, the stack correctly. Amass 2. Then the army you amass deals damage equal to its power to each non-army creature. So
In
Saruman,
response to that,
yes.
what I'm going to do is sack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then I'll do 6.
Okay.
So he becomes a 14/14, and I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
Are you releasing priority now?
Yes.
Okay. So going back down the stack, Saruman triggers, I get +4, so he goes to 17. And then this triggers, I get +2. So everything on the board takes 19 damage.
Okay.
Wish I had Caravandros on the field.
Only on my board?
No, mine too. I lose Saruman. Okay. All right. I'm going to go into combat unless you got something you want to do.
Mm-mm.
Okay. 19 at you.
All right. I don't have any blocks.
All right. I pass.
Okay. Keep draw. Play a swamp for turn.
Ooh, I like that art. What's that one?
This is Bloomborough, I think.
I really like that art. That's sick. Sorry.
No, you're all good. I'm up to 6 basic swamps right now.
Yeah. For those of you that are not aware, Top has... You don't have any duplicate swamps in this deck, right?
No duplicates.
Love that. I love that aspect.
Okay. That's what we gotta do. Okay, so I'm gonna tap
That
this for floating 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
3 of that is gonna be Crypt Ghast.
Repaying the 1.
Yes. So 6, 3 of that, so that means 4 of that, so I'm down to 2 for Crypt Ghast.
Tracking.
Crypt Ghast reads, whenever I tap a swamp for mana, add 1 swamp to my mana pool.
1 additional.
Yes.
So
2, 4, the extra heuristic study. I'm gonna play Death Baron. Skeletons you control and other zombies you control get +1/+1, and Death Touch.
Okay.
2, 4, 6. Paying the extra heuristic study. I'm gonna cast Soulless One. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of zombies in play plus the number of zombies in all graveyards. 2, 3.
I have 1 zombie in my graveyard.
4. So he's a 5/5 base.
Okay.
Plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 total. 6 for me, 7 for you.
Okay.
And then he's an 8/8 as well. All right. That is my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Island.
Brother, I have over 10 pieces of removal in this, and I haven't drawn a single one yet. What is going on?
We've talked about this. It's not enough.
Apparently not.
Black. 1, 2, 3. I think I need 1 more. I do. 5 mana total for Warg Rider. I don't know how I missed this card the first card when I built this deck. Warg Rider reads, other orcs and goblins you control have menace. At the beginning of combat... Oh, go ahead.
No. This say
other orcs and goblins you control have menace. At the beginning of combat on your turn, amass orcs 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into combat.
Do it.
He rolls up to 21. He has menace. I'm going to go ahead and declare attackers at you. 21.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll double block since my guys have Death Touch now. Did you mean to do that?
They had... Oh, I didn't know they had Death Touch.
Yeah, from Death
Oh, well... Okay. If you said that, I missed it. That's my bad.
Do you want... No. You can backsies. I figured you... When you attacked, I figured you didn't. remember or you didn't hear.
I definitely didn't. I would have completely changed how I played the entire turn. No, I didn't know you had that. Shit. Okay. I'll take that back. I won't take back the play, but
Okay.
all right, I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn.
You're looking for removal. I'm looking for my trample, and I can end the game. What's that one?
That is Buried Rune. Tap 1 for a generic. Or I can tap 2, sacrifice, return target artifact card from the graveyard to your hand.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Tap 2. And the Cabal coffers for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I just need to tap 1 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 floating. 6 plus 2 for Giza.
You're paying the 1.
Yes, because I had 6 floating. She's 5 base. I added 2 more.
Okay.
That's 7. Wait. Okay. That's 8, right? 6 plus 2 is 8.
Yes.
She costs 7. 5 base, 2 with the
You're
commander.
paying the 1. Got it.
Paid the 1. All right.
Okay.
Going to... How much do I got here? Small tap. 1, 3, float. So 1, 3, 5. So I have 2 untapped. 5. For that is going to be Ashnod's Altar. I have 1 floating. There's 3.
Are you paying the 1 for Ashnod's Altar?
Yeah, I tapped 2, floated 4.
Okay.
3 plus 1, that's 4.
Okay.
So that's the one. Now I'm tapping 4 more for Lord of the Dead. It costs 3.
You're paying the 1.
Paying the 1.
Got
So
it.
all zombies get 1/1, and it has a tap ability. Return zombie card from your graveyard to your hand.
Woo! That's good.
Yeah. Okay. See if we can untap with all this, and we should be cooking.
Yeah,
We
you'll
should
be
be
good to go.
cooking next turn, my friend. By the way, zombie entered. This rolls up to 8.
Oh yeah, those are stars.
Okay.
That your turn?
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. It's not what I wanted. Alright. Black. Blue. 1, 2, 3. Heart of the cards, baby. Mouth of Sauron. When Mouth of Sauron enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards. I'm going to choose myself. 1. Fuck.
Oh, you choose yourself. I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have. 3. My very next card was Fling. Fuck me. What a woman. I'm so fucking stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I get to amass 5. So this rolls up to 26. Gosh, dang it, that was stupid. Okay. It's fine. All right. I just pitched the game. It's fine. And then
It's not over yet, my friend.
I'm gonna go into combat. I just need everyone at home to watch me spiral. Go into combat. I roll up 2 because Warg Rider, and I will pass.
Okay. I get to untap with my commander for the first time. It feels like forever. All right. Draw for turn. Hote. Tapping 2. Paying the 1 for Ristic Study. Oh, tapping 2. Tapping her to bring back Diagraph Colossus to my hand.
Yep.
Tapping 2. 4. Paying the 1 for Heuristic Study. Cast Diagraph Colossus. This is where it's going to get pretty cray-cray.
Okay.
Okay. My head already hurts.
You're doing great.
Yeah. I'll count my zombies when it matters.
Okay.
All right. Tapping 1. Paying the extra for Heuristic Study. Casting Gravecrawler. Triggering Diagraph on the cast.
Did you pay the 1 for Grave
Yeah.
Troll? Okay.
And then I'm going to sack Gravecrawler, floating to colorless.
Mm-hmm. Not
Those
quite as
two
good as
colorless are
Pyrexia and
going to be
Alter.
paid to tap Cabal Coffers.
Okay.
Floating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana.
Yep.
Casting Gravecrawler because I control a zombie. So I'm going to do that 1.
Well, hold on. Each time, are you going to pay for the
Right.
Ristic
I
Study?
need to map this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's 3
5,
times if you're
6.
paying.
So I'm floating
You're paying.
6. So 1 time minusing 2 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I get a
Get a Zombo.
zombie tapped. Sack Gravecrawler, floating 2 colorless with this.
Mm-hmm.
2 colorless plus 2 black. So paying the extra for Ristic Study. And Tuku Husk. Get another tap zombie. I'm just going to make this 3. All right. I still have 2 additional. I will cast Gravecrawler, paying the 1, taking that away, getting another tap zombie. This goes up to 4. All right. Now I have 10, 11, 12, 13. Is a 13 plus how many do you have?
I have 1.
So he's a 14, 14. I am going to now tap 3. I should have done this earlier for Blood Artist.
Mm-hmm.
Paid the 1 for Ristic Study. I really should have done this earlier. Let's go ahead and sack that 1 extra that was floating because I tapped 4, paid 3. I have 1 extra to tap her, to sacrifice him. You take 1, I gain 1 from Blood Artist. And I get 14
Tap zombies.
tap zombies. These are untapped from her. Put 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield equal to its power.
All right.
It was 14, 15, 16 with these 2.
Okay.
All right. So that's 4. That's 20. How much life do you have?
36.
Okay. I think I fudged this all up by not doing things.
You should have done Blood Artist first. Yeah, you probably would have won.
Yeah, well, we all live and learn.
It'll buff.
Don't really want to lose anyone.
You got pretty good board state.
Yeah, I think I'll pass there. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pass there.
All right.
You got 1
Untapped.
turn. Do you have a bounce spell?
There are no bounce spells in this. Well, there's Cyclonic Rift in here.
Yeah, I was going to say Cyclonic Rift. Maybe you're out here.
That is not what I drew. Brother. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I am out of cards.
Oh, wow.
Do you play a card that says if you have no cards in hand, you lose the game?
No. I had another look at opponent's hand, have him toss it. I cannot believe I had myself pitch my fling. I'm literally sick to my stomach. I don't know why I thought that was such a good idea.
I was wondering what you're digging for.
Well, I have a lot of flashback spells in here, and I was like, if I can get a flashback spell, like if I can pitch a flashback spell into my, and that's what I was thinking. But oh man, that was so fucking stupid. All right. Anyway, man, oh man. Do anything. Well, it's not like it matters because you're gonna win anyway. All right. I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. Red, blue, black. 1. Pay the extra 2 for Commander Sass. I'm gonna summon Saruman, the white hand. Any responses?
No.
Then I'm gonna play Deadly Rollick for free because I control my commander, and I'm gonna target Blood Artist.
Okay, with that on the stack,
Yes.
I'm gonna sack because you're at 36.
Yeah.
And I can only do there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. No. Okay. I will sack these two to Blood
always.
Artist. Is it the right play? I don't know.
I thought you were gonna
So
sack the board.
you take 2, I gain
Yep.
2.
Yep. All right. Saruman triggers. I roll at 4 more. It's 32. Yeah, I pass.
Alright, untap. Draw.
You have the win on the board. I don't know why we're talking about this.
I do?
I only have 4 blocks. You've got 20 fucking zombies.
True. Alright. Let's try that. I'll swing 21. What is that? 4/4 zombies at you.
There are 4 4s?
Yeah, 2 2s.
Oh, bro.
Plus...
Yeah. That's 80 damage at me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I can't block enough of that.
You're the chief. You math's better than me.
Mm-hmm. I was just sitting there looking. I was just like, yeah, there's nothing. I cannot believe I did that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so stupid.
We all have those plays. I thought you had it.
I did too. I was like, I don't want to like count my win before it happens.
What helped me was my 2 ramp guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, 110%.
Brother, I was
Yes.
just mana.
And you were able to pay for all my that. I got Rhystic Study triggers the first time, but after that, you were able to pay for it.
Green planeswalkers would have been jealous.
It's true.
Call your name. The beat awakens the beast. The beast.
I think we are recording. I hope
We're
are
live?
recording.
What I'm imagining for this episode's intro is, you're familiar with Internet Historian.
Oh yeah.
Where they have the classical music in the
Uh-huh.
background. It goes, disruption. Is this disruption? Is that disruption? Give it 5 years. Magic the Gathering will have a disruption gun card, and you'll tap it, and just bang, 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 bang. And that's that's.
They'll have
that's
a
our-
pointy finger that goes up and down every time it says bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
He hasn't pushed out a video in a minute, right? On his main channel. It's mainly his
On
incognito
his
stuff.
main channel, no, but on incognito and stuff, he started to do like once a month again.
Mm.
So if you're into that kind of thing, which I am, I think his stuff's. I'll listen to him just talk about movie theaters or whatever. Like I don't care.
He has one of those voices you can fall asleep to.
I'd be laughing too much. I wouldn't be able to. Just yeah. Anyway, good times. The best. So anytime you wanna, whenever we're big and famous, whenever his Internet Historian wants to collab with us, I'm down. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure he's a Magic player. He sounds like a Magic player. I just feel it in my jellies. He's a Magic player.
I would reckon that he at least has played it once. I don't know if he's like an avid player, but I'm sure he's played it at least once. Yeah.
There's another streamer / YouTuber that I really enjoy. His name is Josh Strife Hayes. And he is a real big Magic the Gathering player, but he's really known for reviewing and playing MMORPGs. And he dropped, I think it was 100 and some hour, if not longer, video of his complete Twitch stream playthrough of Elder Scrolls Morrowind. It's just one video of like the whole thing.
Video.
Oh my god! And one of the comments was, "Just one more video before bed," and it's that video.
Yeah. Why not? It's funny. I promise, Mom, just one more.
It's one more video.
That's the shit my kid would do, for sure.
Playing the system, you know.
Hey, you know what? I can't even be mad. Really, he's just clever.
So, how did you do on your half marathon?
I exceeded my expectations. I had like a 9-minute 15-second average.
Okay.
So I came in at just over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 15 seconds. So I was exhausted. The Rakdos dance was just rolling around in my head the entire time. It was great. No, so I had not when I've been training running, I've been running at like a 10, 15, 10, 30 minute pace. And then for the event, like I don't know. I'm not on the Reddits or like the runners high websites like studying strategies for running, right? Like I just get in my pace and I run.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm running this 9:15. I'm not at the front, but I'm in a pretty decent lead over 80% of the group or whatever, right? 3 miles left, and these fuckers are sprinting past me at mile 10. And I was just like, you dogged it for 10 miles, and then you just like gotta lock in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That is bananas to me. I don't know how you can do that. Like, we gotta. If I jogged for 10 miles, my body's just like, no, buddy, this is it. This is the pace. This but anyway, a 9:15 pace for 13 miles. I was vehemently ill when I finished. I called my wife as I was driving home and I was like, get you and the boy dressed and ready to go because we're going to Waffle House. Like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna slam Waffle House. I got home, I got changed, I started putting my son's shoes on, and I like got cold sweat. And I had to lay down. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up. Like I felt perfectly fine for like 30 minutes, and then I was just like vehemently ill for like 2 hours. So that was magical. But other than that, it was a good time. Magical. Everyone should run a half marathon. So much fun.
In my mid-20s, we did a full marathon, and I'm kind of one and done on those. I'm like, check that box, moving on.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I vividly remember people having signs on the side of the road saying "Smile if you shit your pants," because
Yeah, of course.
I guess that's like a thing that happens at these like long races. Like, what are you
I
gonna do?
remember our battalion commander on the deployment because I did a marathon during our deployment. But again, I was trying like a 12-minute mile pace, right? Like I wasn't going for time. I was just wanting to say that I'd completed a marathon.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, he's like, you're not competitive if you're not holding it and pissing and shitting yourself while you're running it. And I was like, excuse me? Yeah. So he was telling me for half marathons, anything less than an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes is like garbage. And I was just like, okay. All right, killer.
Jeez.
But he was also,
Yeah, I remember him. He had that
Up
runner's
50
build though.
Yeah.
Like he would blow over in a gust of wind kind of a thing.
Yeah, let's just say choosing the short, stocky Corgi breed was not just purely because I have one of those dogs.
You are the Gimli of the dogs.
Yeah. I'm built like one too. You know what I mean?
I remember it was like mile 18 or 19. I felt so lethargic, right? Like my body was needing carbs and sugars. And I can't stand candy corn, right? It is my least favorite candy. I hate it.
It's not candy, it's garbage.
There was a lady that had a pizza platter of candy corn. I grabbed handfuls of that and I was shoving it in every orifice. And it was the best
in your ear.
tasting candy of all time.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, man. But leading into today's topic, what are we just going to call it? Disruption, game changing stuff?
I would say anything, disruption, something that's going to shake the board up for better or worse. Hopefully for better for you.
Yeah. Those are the ones you want to come out on like your cyclonic riffs, right? It affects your opponents but leaves your board untouched in a way, right?
I mean, it depends, right, on your gameplay, but like
Sure.
a 1-drop. If you can play Blasphemous Act for 1 mountain, right, and you're in dire straits, and your opponents have more to lose than you, I'd say that Blasphemous Act was well worth it. You know what I mean? Like, resetting the board is a version of disruption. As far as let's just say I'm ballparking here, right? Let's say you've been behind most of the game. I'm gonna use Voltron because it's easiest to paint the picture. You've been struggling, and someone wipes out your Voltron commander, and you have Blasphemous Act in your hand. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna play my equipment the next 2 turns, right? Just get all my equipment back on the board. Blasphemous Act for 1. Replay your commander afterwards, and then start equipping stuff. You're back ahead of your constituents, right? You've pulled back ahead where you were behind. You can do things if you have a certain number of disruption, which we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Those are your break glass in case of emergencies. Your cyclonic rifts, right? Like when you're going in for the kill, cyclonic rift. I think that was your Raids deck. You did that to everybody. Just it's your I'm either closing the game out or I am this is a oh shit moment, right? And you break glass. So I think that's disruption completely shifts the board one way or the other. Yes, that's what we're talking about today. Toxic Strike. You know, we'll get into it, but
Yeah. I told you I built a list, and the way I approach this disruption thing, it's not necessarily wiping the board, but
yes,
it changes the state of the game so much. Everyone has to change their play style, or everyone has to change their game plan, or it changes everyone's game plan. It forces them to change their game plan. I would also
it changes the tempo of the
Yeah.
game. I think it's the best way I've heard it described.
trying to remember, is it this one? No. There's the black equivalent. It's almost the black equivalent of Cyclonic Rift. It's Garruk's something.
Groot's Wake.
Garruk's Wake.
Yeah, destroy all other creatures.
Yeah.
All other players'
It's
creatures.
so expensive though. That's the only
I
thing.
used to have that in my
in Garruk's Wake.
Yeah, in Groot's Wake. I used to have that in my Golgari deck, but it was like one of those like I was just kind of like looking. I was like, I'm never going to be able to play this card. So much mana.
I mean,
that's in Golgari. That's in green black, and I was like 9 mana. That's insane.
Yeah, but usually by that state of the game, right, when you're wanting to cast that, do you think in general you can tap that much mana with how I would say I wish we can go back and count on average the turn order in which we win. I don't know if you've been keeping track of that.
I mean, I haven't been, but we could go back and find out one of these.
Are we making it to turn 9 to where if you're playing one, the basic Betty land per turn?
That's assuming that you're getting a land per turn,
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a big if. But even in like your heaviest ramp decks, right? I'm trying to think. Even in our Bant, when I was playing my Bant, our group hug deck, and we were tapping for all of that mana, how many 9-drop spells did you actually cast? Right?
Yeah.
You got some for free, sure, but like I think I listened to the Command Zone talk about this one time. On average, less than 2% of games get a 9-drop spell. Which is banana. Like, that's so low. But it also kind of makes sense. Either the game's already over, or you get to that point in the game, you're like, I don't want to spend my entire turn casting Garruk's Wake.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I've got 10 other things to do. I need to get Blood Artist back out of the graveyard before I do that.
I mean, looking at my curve here for Giza, I have 7 1-drops, 9 2-drops, 23 3-drops, and then 14. It's like a bell curve, right? It peaks at 3, and then I have 1 8-bomb, and I think that is Ugin. Yep, it's Ugin.
Yeah.
But
We'll compare bell curves here. Let me pull up. For those of you not keeping track or not watching on YouTube, I biffed it really hard this week. I had the winning card and I fucking milled myself because I'm a dumbass and I lost the game.
Are you gonna commit Sabuku here? I'm kind of worried.
I texted my wife and I was just like, I'm not well.
I dishonored my family.
My memory. It's not great. Okay. I have 5 1-drops, 17 2-drops, 13 3-drops, 17 4-drops, 6 5-drops, 1 6-drop, and 2 8+, and that's Cyclonic Rift and Blasphemous Act. So like Blasphemous Act, I'm never gonna cast for that amount, but Cyclonic Rift you will. But anyway, I say that to say we want to hang around in that 3 to 4 sweet spot. We need to do and that's a little bit higher level. We should do like a mana curve episode too. It's very eye-opening as far as if you're just a little tease for it, but if you like, for example, if you have a 3-drop commander, if you're leaning one way, either 3 or 4 on your curve, you need to go more to the 4 because you don't want to miss your turn of playing your commander because you have a 3-drop in your hand, if that makes sense. And vice versa. If you have a 4-drop commander, you want to lean backwards and go back towards the 3. Most decks, the curve settles in around 3 to 4, unless you have a blue deck or something that leans a little bit heavier. Like for example, my Yeesh Tola deck. Like you want a lot of very high cost mana spells in that deck, so you kind of lean a little bit more to the right. So little hint on that as far as going forward. But yeah, that's something to think about. Anyway, might do that in the future. We're just
all
here
over
on the spot.
I got one thing. I have a thought I want to say before I forget it. With the power creep these days, I almost say it is more advantageous to play 2 2-drop spells than 1 4-drop spell. I would almost say like the 2-drop nowadays is almost like the 4-drop from back like 2015. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. I just had that thought, and that'd just be something to think about if we do that mana curve thing. But
so we talked about a little bit about board wipes. That's your obvious disruptions. What else you got as far as?
So my first category, it's called I can, but you can't, or no one can.
Ooh.
So first one off the bat, Elish Norn, Grand Cenobite, the bane of any token deck.
That
She's very expensive. CMC of 7. So excuse me, 7.
Oh,
5.
I thought she was 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 generic, and then 2 planes for a 4/7 legendary creature Praetor. Other creatures you control get +2/+2. Creatures your opponents control get -2/-2. Like, that could be a board wipe in and of itself, plus buffing your own creatures with like an Anthem effect.
Yeah.
And then while
I have a token deck, you cannot.
Yeah. While on Elish Norn, your Vorinclex, who did make this this category, by the way.
My counters.
Yeah. So Elish Norn, Mother of Machines, if a permanent enters the battlefield, causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities of permanents your opponents control to trigger. So it's almost like a Staxi effect, right? And then you have your Vorinclex, right, where you get double the counters, and then your opponents get half the counters. So if you get one counter, it's 0, right? That's how it reads because it's rounded. Oh, it's rounded down.
So rounded down, yeah.
So if you get 1, that's a half. That's still 0, correct?
Yep.
And then Solemnity. It's an enchantment. 2 generic, 1 planes. Players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. So if you know that you're going against infect decks, that's a way of getting around that because you won't get your infect poison counters.
Yep. It's true.
The one thing I was searching, commander damage, that's not a counter, correct? Because you can't proliferate that.
That is correct.
Okay.
Because I was like, proliferate it.
Does this get around commander damage? But no, I didn't see any rulings saying that. Then one last one in this category, Grand Abolisher. So your opponents can't do anything when it's your turn. That hurts more than you may think it would. You know what I mean?
You would be surprised. Yeah, you cannot cast or do anything during anyone's turn.
Yep.
That's one of those things when you're playing at low level tables and someone plays Grand Abolish and you're like, yeah, cool. I don't get to play on your turn anyway. But when you get to higher level tables, if you see Grand Abolisher, it will get destroyed immediately or countered or whatever. Yeah, no, for sure.
So I think those are just off the top of my head, just some cards that help you and then hurt your opponents. So this one, go ahead.
Again, this is all off the rip, so I don't know what you're. Okay. Would you put propaganda or things like that into this category where it's like you have to pay extra to attack me, or is that in a different group?
I would say that's just Staxy.
Staxy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it would slow my game plan, but the card wouldn't immediately change my game plan. You know what I mean?
See, well, my counter to that is because we're thinking of a 1v1, but if we're in a full pod, right, and one player has propaganda on the board, it's like, well,
I'm not attacking him.
We'll attack you first. Yeah, I'm going to attack this guy, right? Yeah. And it's not necessarily changing the board, and you don't want to waste your enchantment removal on that when someone else has something a lot like Mirari's Wake or something that's actually like affecting the board, right? But it's kind of like a deterrent, like, you really want to waste your turn attacking me when you got to pay extra mana? You know what I mean? So I would say it shifts the board just a little bit anyway. Another one that I don't see enough people playing, to what you're saying, it's also a token hate, Revenge of Ravens. I have it in my...
I've never heard of that.
My Lord of the Rings deck. 4 black and 3. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. It is so good. If someone wants to throw a horde of goblins at you, it's like, cool story.
Oh, so it's for each creature? They lose 1, you gain 1? Yeah. Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. It's a good one.
That would change how the math is done for sure. So the next category I have is called What Graveyard? And first one up to bat is Dalthy Voidwalker. If a card would be put into your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. And then you can use its ability, and you may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. Like, huge. And then Kalitas, Trader of Get. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. I mean, what happens with it is, that's cherry on top. But things going into exile versus graveyards is another thing that maybe up front doesn't sound like much, but it could shut you down, especially in certain decks, right?
Aristocrats deck where you're wanting to sacrifice a bunch of stuff. It's a death nail.
Yeah. But
For sure. Another one along those lines
Uh-huh.
is the Darkness Crystal. I don't know if you have that one on your list.
that came from Final Fantasy, didn't it?
That is correct.
I do not have it. What is it? How does it read?
It's 2 swamps and 2 generic. Black spells you cast cost 1 less. That's nice. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile it and you gain 2 life.
Dang.
Has a bonus ability, 2 swamps and 4, tap it. Put target creature card exiled with the Dark Crystal onto the battlefield tapped under your control with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it.
You know, taken away, what did they call that? I mean, you would call it almost a plane of the board. What am I thinking of here? You have your graveyard, you have your command zone, your library, your battlefield. What are those sections of play called? They move, not phase, like they move a section, right? There's a
Well,
specific thing that's called. But taking
I know what you're.
away an entire section of the board,
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, that's yeah. No, that taking away, especially in certain black decks, taking away someone's
Mhm.
graveyard is almost the same as taking away their hand. It's
Yeah.
it's a really good card, yeah.
Next category I have, let's hurry this along.
All right. This is your
Yeah.
category.
So I have Ley Line of Punishment. Players can't gain life and damage can't be prevented. That adds up, especially like incremental like life gain of like 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. That can put you over when it comes to the end game, and not being able to do that or prevent that with like your fogs or any
Yeah.
type of. I wonder if damage can't be prevented, but can it be redirected? You
I
know
would
what
say
I mean?
redirected, yes, not prevented.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the same thing.
And then an obvious one is Havoc Festival. Players can't gain life and you lose half your life on your upkeep. That, like, the reason I'm saying that is a disruptor. Obviously, you're losing half your life, but everyone has to stop what they're doing, either fix this problem or accelerate their game plan somehow. So I have that on there.
Oh, the game? No, it 110%
Mm-hmm.
because I can no longer think about like what am I going to do in 3
Yep.
turns? Like no, I have to survive this turn. That's what Havoc Festival does. Yes.
And then I have on here your damage doubling things. So
Mhm.
Dictate of the Twin Gods. If a source would deal damage to a permanent player, it deals double that. And then Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight. Gisela, is that her name? Something like that. If a source would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent, and opponent controls, that source deals double damage to that permanent or player. If a source would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent half of that damage rounded up. So that is another one to where damage doubling effects. I mean, if you would have done that to your, I'm sure you have him in your Sauron deck, right? For your token guy.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, yeah, I have a lot. I have a Fling, obviously, that I
Mhm.
pitched into my graveyard, and then I have a Tectonic Punch, which does the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, things that give it trample, things like that, to in the game. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Next category I call player limiting. So smoke, it is a red enchantment, just 2 mountains. Each player can only untap 1 creature during his or her untap phase. Next, I have Narset, the Planeswalker. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card per turn. That with like a windfall or a wheel effect,
Yeah.
destroy you. And I'm surprised how many cards actually say each opponent can't draw more than 1 card per turn. There's a Leovold, Emissary of Trest. He's a 3-drop commander. Has that in just a static ability.
Yeah.
Notion Thief, same thing.
Notion.
Yep.
Yeah. If you would draw, yeah.
So, and then I was thinking of Giza when I did this one was the Angel of Jubilation. Players can't pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast spells or activate abilities. And that's only a 4-drop, by the way.
That's crazy.
The amount that people sacrifice or pay life for things, especially like black's one of the strongest colors just for tutors alone, right? But can
Does
you
it sacrifice creatures or sacrifice anything?
players can't pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast spells or activate abilities. So does that mean you can't play Vampiric Tutor with that out? Because Vampiric Tutor, you cast it, you pay 2 life, you search for a card, put it on top of your library. So I wonder if that would prevent people from
What's
casting.
the name of the card? Angel of Jubilation?
Yeah. And then I was thinking, does that also affect Phyrexian mana to where you have to pay the actual mana color versus paying the 2 life? You know what I mean? Because you're using it to pay for the spell. And on the same token, Fling, you're sacrificing a creature as part of the cost. Does that prevent that?
Yeah. Correct. Yes. Yeah, you can't cast a spell. It's a requirement.
So I was like, dang, for 4
spells that
mana,
require-
it's pretty good.
Spells that require paying life or sacrificing cannot be cast.
Why wouldn't you run that in every white deck almost? You know, other non-black creatures you control get a 1/1. It has flying, so evasion. It's a 3/3 body, so it can knock out a planeswalker, and it has that static ability on it. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, if I may say so. All right. Next category, I call it Wild Wacky Fun Time.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this banger of a card, Hive Mind from the deployment. Dude.
Yeah.
That my head hurts just thinking about it. 5 generic and 1 blue for an enchantment. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player copies that spell. Each of those players may choose a new target for his or her copy. Like, the amount we had to be like, all right, wait. Let's slow this down. Let's actually make a stack. All right, you go. Then you go. But it will make you rethink your entire game plan with that on the board. You cast one single target spell, everyone gets to destroy something. Next one I have up is called Scrambleverse. This is very expensive. 6 generic and 2 red. It's a sorcery. For each non-land permanent, choose a player at random. Then each player gains control of each permanent for which he or she was chosen. Untap those permanents. So basically, everyone rolls a die, you get a new board.
That's wild.
These next ones are very expensive red spells, but they're of kind of the same effect. Warp World. It is 8 CMC, 5 generic, 3 mountains. This reads like a book, but it kind of functions the same way. Each player shuffles all permanents he or she owns into his or her library, then reveals that many cards from the top of his or her library. Each player puts all artifact, creature, and land cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. Then does the same for each enchantment card. Then puts all cards revealed this way that weren't put into the battlefield at the bottom of the library. So like instants and sorceries.
Yeah.
So everyone gets a whole new board. Like you could be set up and then it's just like, all right, let's just roll the dice. I'm losing next turn anyway.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
flip the table. That could be what you call this category.
why.
I'm just going to flip the table.
Yeah.
Any others that you know in that?
I don't
that
know if this
limelight?
fits. I don't know. Talking about wild, wacky. I don't know if this exactly fits, but like, yeah, because my mind's going to more I didn't talk about it earlier, but like your blood moon effects, and think
Yep.
things that are completely changing the board, right? Because like
Yep.
you're taking away everyone's non-basic lands. And again, that probably maybe stacks could be its own category of disruption because that's kind of falls into your stacks, right? But
I would
like
agree.
changing everyone's there's a merfolk version that changes everything into islands too, all your non-basic lands. But anything that locks your opponents out of their lands, that's gonna be a pretty big move. I'm trying to think of some other ones here that are. I had some. We talked about fogs. Fogs are a big one for how I play for sure. I'm gonna say your finishers. So like Triumph of the Hordes, Triumph of the
Yep.
Horde, something that's gonna win the game. Just like wait, what you won? Tainted Strike, things like that. Where like, oh, you don't declare any blocks? Okay, well then I win. Uh,
Yeah, next
uh,
episode, I was gonna get heavy into like surprise gotcha cards.
mm,
And
yeah.
yeah, Toxic Strike, my chefs. If you have any creature, if you're in black and you have creatures you know you can get over 10 why aren't you running Toxic Strike?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because it goes perfectly into my next category called I Ain't Losing.
I ain't losing.
Platinum Imperium. It is an artifact, so 8 generic. Your life total can't change. But that doesn't mean you can't get counter. So you can still die from infect and commander
Yeah.
damage, if I'm correct.
I think that
Because
is
you
correct.
don't
still take
stop the damage.
You just don't.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
But that's just something I have that in my braids deck to where it's just like, okay, swing at me. I don't care. I can't lose. And then on that same token, Platinum Angel, it's 7 generic for a 4/4 flyer. You can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. That's an interesting one. So that would change things in a way, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of those. Abyssal Persecutor is a 4-drop. You can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game. So it's like inverted, but that's one of those like your Blim deck where you want to give that away,
Yeah,
right? Here, I got something for you. It's a
Dude.
6/6 flying demon.
I'm ready to play it in another. I would never play Blim through
No.
the internet. It's just way too complicated, but
For sure.
yeah, that's a fun
You
deck.
mentioned Platinum Angel.
Sarah's Emissary
one.
is a good one too. It gives you, so when it enters, you choose a card type. You and creatures you control have protection from chosen type.
I've never seen anybody play this card. Everybody Lives from the Doctor Who set.
Huh.
All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. Players gain hexproof until end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn. Players can't lose the game or win the game this turn.
What's the CMC of that?
It's 1 white, 1 generic, brother.
What?
I've never seen anyone play this. I'm like, why is it such a good card? Myself included. Shame on me. Like someone's swinging at you for lethal. And it's just like, yeah, you just let me know when you're done announcing everything.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it's not gonna solve poison counters or whatever,
Right.
but like until end of turn, you still are in the game. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Gives you a chance to figure something out.
My last category, I dub it Everyone Gets Around. And I have Taunt from the Rampart. It is 3 generic Emboros. Goad all creatures your opponents control until your next turn. Those creatures can't block. This is in my Goad deck.
Yep.
And for those dirtlers out there that just want to tap their things and untap their things, you know,
He's coming for you.
yeah, I'm coming for you. It's going to force you to attack. And it's also going to force you to take the damage too. So if you have death touch people or things of that nature, it don't matter because you can't block. And then the last one is Spectacular Showdown. put a double strike counter on target creature, then goad each creature that had a double strike counter put on it this way. And then you can pay 4 generic and 3 mountains to overload it and change target to each.
Oof.
Bro.
That's good.
Yeah. So I think goad is a very underused mechanic because it forces you to do something you may not want to do. You know what I mean?
It forces you to abandon your
Yeah.
strategy, is what it does. Yeah, for sure.
So I think a lot of goat effects are definitely disruptors. I did throw
for sure.
throw one card in here just for flavor. I called That's a Problem and Army of the Damned. Create 13, tap 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Like, if you untap
have
with
that.
that's going to be a bad day for everyone.
Let's say, do you have that in your Giza deck?
No, it's so expensive. It's an 8
It's
bomb, dude.
yeah.
And I can generate zombies easy enough where I don't need it.
So you made 20 this last game. You're doing just
Yeah.
fine. I was just curious.
I just love the art of it too. The art's
It's
really
pretty good.
Mhm.
I looked at it at one point in time, but it just didn't make the cut.
You can put it in Sauron. It'll give you 8 counters.
I want to amass. I don't want to.
Mm.
I don't need a bunch of zombos.
But you can also flash it back too. So if you have the
Mhm.
mana, shoot, we're looking at 26 zombies in 2 turns.
Just
Unreal.
unreal.
Did you have any additionals?
I think I already talked about all my my add-ons for that. Yeah. Go ahead.
The ban was official this week since our last podcast.
Yeah.
Vivi is out for the count.
You want to go ahead and do Corgi Finance Minute?
Let's do it.
We'll look at should be the last VV update for a while. We might check back in after the first of the year once the ban's been official for a couple weeks. Base version of VV after the announced ban on November the 10th. We're averaging at about $24 on TCG. Look at Card Kingdom real quick. Card Kingdom is holding strong at 27, but yeah, it's still a good card. It's gonna now it's out of standard, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna be a great commander still. It's probably gonna end up on the game changer list at some point in time just because it's busted, but it is a really, really good card. I would heavily suggest if you don't have an Izzet commander and you want to build one, kind of broken for a reason. So yeah, take a look at VV. Looks like we're gonna settle in at the $20 mark, and I think that's a pretty fair what that card does. So all right, I've got a couple of Avatar: The Last Airbender cards for you.
Ooh, hit me.
Okay, first one is a Saga, The Legend of Kyoshi.
Okay.
It's currently sitting at $16. It's 2 green and a 4. Draw a card. Number 1, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control.
Pretty good.
In a green deck, that slaps. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Earthbend X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. That land becomes an island in addition to its other types.
Okay.
It doesn't have the blue symbol, so you don't have to play this in a Simic deck or a Bant deck, but if you were running a Simic or something like that, just something to be mindful of. It could help you. And then it's stage 3, it flips.
Dang.
On the back side, it's creature. Lands you control have trample and hexproof. Cool. If you're turning your lands into creatures, that's cool. It's pretty great. And then it taps, add X mana of any one color where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. She's a 5. So if you can only tap her for 5, that's pretty good. But if you're swinging big creatures, that's also really good. If I could have been dropping 25 mana that last game, that would have been pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take you places.
Yeah. $16 right now. Again, this card just got announced last week. I don't know if that's gonna level out or if that's gonna go up. It is 6 mana, so it's probably not gonna be super playable, so it might come down a little bit, but just something to be watching. That is, I think that's gonna be a good one.
Okay.
All right, the next one. This is gonna be a hot one. They're already saying it's gonna be over $30. This is Badger Mole Cub. 1 green and a colorless. When this enters, Earthbend 1. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green.
Dang. Okay, so the creatures you're already earthbending can now tap for additional. So it's like Crypt Gas, but on the cheap.
Well, here's the thing, because when you Earthbend, your lands become creatures. Now your lands are, if you keep Earthbending, all of your lands are going to tap for 2 instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty good. And then, if you run in a mana dork deck too, like that's gonna slap really good. So yeah.
Green is
Sorry,
going to
going
do green things. That's pretty
It
green.
is indeed. It yeah, people are already clamoring for this card. That is the base version. The nicer version is people are saying it's gonna go for over $100. I don't know about all that. Anyway, $30 for that one, right? Meow. Okay.
Yeah. Full art's going for 54 schmeckles.
54. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I want to make sure I'm giving you the real story. All right. The next one is Planetarium of Wan Chi Tong, and that might sound familiar because that's the owl from last week's episode. But this is the Planetarium of said giant owl. Okay. It's 6-drop artifact, which is a lot, admittedly, but there's also a lot of ways to cheat artifacts into play.
Yes.
I just want to caveat off of that because I feel like this card is sitting at $16 right now, and it's probably going to go through the roof. I feel the Corgi finance sense is tingling on this. You can pay 1, and tap it to scry 2.
Okay.
Whenever you scry or surveil, look at the top card of your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Do this only once per turn.
I might as well put this in braids.
Brother, just we were talking about building a scry deck. If you could just build, oh my gosh, every time you scry, it doesn't have to be, if you can scry on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Once per turn, you can play the top card off your library for free. That is
Sensei's
so good.
divining top to
Yes,
to
that's what I'm saying.
manipulate your
deck
top.
manipulate, yes. Or tap a swamp and Vampiric Tutor, put your best thing on top. Scry, and then ta-da!
Scry lands, you have entered the battlefield. Scry 1. Why not?
So good. And you have surveillance too.
Yep.
Right now it's sitting at $16 for the base version that I'm looking at right now, and I'm just like, that is so low for what I feel like this could be. It's so good.
Brother, I would play tapped scry and surveil lands to play the top card for free. That's an easy dub.
Yeah.
Easy dub. You're in a Golgari deck. I mean, just do nothing but scry and surveil lands.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't,
obviously,
if you don't have this out, it's gonna set you behind turn orders, right?
Yeah. Well, I feel like blue is probably your better. Blue and red are better at scrying, but maybe not. Maybe not red, but like black is really, so maybe like a Dimir deck.
Sure.
Yeah, set this up. Oh, so good. Anyway,
I
look out for that card.
Wonder how many CEDH decks are gonna have this put into it.
I don't know how many CEDH decks have a 6-drop in them. I feel like they.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not me. Okay, next one. It's actually my last one, right?
Okay.
I'm saving the best one for you.
Ooh.
Thinking of you. This next one is going to be a tribal staple. White Lotus Tile.
Okay.
4-drop. This artifact enters tapped. Tap it. Add X mana of any one color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that share a creature type in common. So you had 20 zombies on the field earlier. You tap this for 20 mana of any one color.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Jeez.
I feel like anything that's like, oh, I'm playing Merfolk. Oh, I'm playing
man.
zombies. I'm playing whatever. It's like, put this card in there. You know what I mean? Really good. So good. It enters tapped, which is kind of a bummer, but like, oh man, for a 4-drop, that's really, really good.
The key word here is any color. Not generic, any color.
Any one color.
Yeah.
Any one color. Yeah.
But if you're in a mono color, shoot your game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, even if you're running maybe not 3, but if you're running like a 2-color deck, right? You can
Sure.
supplement with some of the other stuff
Yeah.
to cover. But yeah, for sure. All right. This next one.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like this is an Obosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. I don't know what you're gonna have to take out to put it in, but it's a must-have.
Okay.
All right. Faded Firepower. It's 3 red and X. And it has flash, which is always a good time. This enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus an amount of damage equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment instead.
Source you control to damage the opponent. Bro.
So good. You drop a mana geyser and just pour all of that into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it has flash too, so you can do like a combat trick. And they're like, oh, I'm not going to block. And it's like, okay, cool story. Well, this is what I'm going to do then. I'm going to tap 10 mana, and you're going to take an additional 7 per creature that I'm swinging at you. Or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dang,
Pretty good.
Dude. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anything with
Anyway,
X in
right
it's
now,
really good.
Right now it's only saying $10, but I and maybe it's not every deck's gonna run this card, but I don't know. I feel like there's plenty of decks that can run this. So anyway, something to be on the lookout for. It's a good one for you,
Bro. Yeah. So this goes into my top soapbox a little bit here.
Ooh, okay.
So at what point is good enough with our deck building? Or are we forever in this, this epic battle of power creep, take out to put in? Is it better to build new and try something different? Or, I guess, for example, this faded power, right? Do I take the time to take something out to slot it in? I feel like Atraxa, right? I haven't played Atraxa in forever because it's a very strong infect deck. So then why did I buy it? Why did I invest the time? Why the time being my work time, the time of myself to get the money to then invest that capital into this deck. So we need to, I think, stop chasing that purple dragon, right, of power creep and calling good enough because it fits within, the play pod you have. You can play it with your group versus the one off chance like, oh, I have this random group over here that, plays every now and then, but they play at a high level, but I invested hundreds of dollars into this and it just sits there. Does that make sense, Chief? You see what are you picking up what I'm dropping here?
I would say, okay. I'm definitely saying don't go for the hype and be like, oh
Yeah.
man, the meta's shifting. Badger Mole Cubs in. I need to get more I need to get Badger Mole Cub into a deck immediately.
Sure.
I would say no to that, right? Like definitely don't do that. But my caveat, my pendulum swing on the other side of that is there's a lot of allies that are coming out in this deck, right?
Yeah.
Or this set, this avatar set. There's a lot of allies, and I have an ally deck. It would be foolish of me to be like, well, I already have a good ally deck. I'm not going to even look at these cards. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
I'm not going to. So, like, not to build a better deck, but it's like, ooh, this does something similar to a card that I have, but better or cheaper or whatever, right? It'd be silly not to put it in there. So, I'm whenever I'm looking at and like the Jaws set, right? When I saw the Jaws cards, I was like, oh man, I really want to build that deck. But at the same time, when I'm seeing new cards come out, oftentimes I'm looking, I'm like, all right, I have decks that this would fit in. Do I have anything in there that's not really humming like it's supposed to?
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a good example. I haven't played it yet on the pod, but my Mothman deck, there for a while, it was okay, but like it was just a very just disjointed mess. I was trying to like counter double and also mill you and also do this, that, and the third. Whereas once when the Final Fantasy set came out, there was a couple of like mill synergy cards, and it like that's when I started to click, and it was like, oh, okay, if I want to be keeping up with our pod, I need to have a little bit more synergy. I need to take this out for that. So like just always keeping in mind for things like that, I think is don't keep up with the power creep. You're never going to keep up, right? Because the next set's coming in 2 months, right?
Yep.
Like January Lorewind's coming out. Like don't jump on the hype train. But also like if you live with if you're in the game, right, and this is something you do for fun and not investing, if you are I consider all of my decks a living document, right? They're always in flux. Cards will come in, cards will come out. Sometimes cards I took out, I'll be like, oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. Come back. And I'll put I feel like I did that with my dog meat deck. I need to retool it. I put way more Final Fantasy cards in there than I should have because I love the Final Fantasy set. And I was like, the Final Fantasy set had an equipment deck in there. Of course, I'm going to put a bunch of those in here. Are they good? Are they worth what I've done to that deck? Probably not. I probably need to take some of it back out. So they're in flux. It's okay. It's just part of the deck building journey that we all go on. So yes, I agree with you, but caveat. I mean your deck's never really done. If you think it's done,
don't
give it
power
5,
creep
10 years.
yourself out of your pod. I guess is kind of what I'm going for.
Yes, absolutely. For sure.
Because otherwise, everyone's going to target you. You're not going to have a fun time. Or you're just going to steamroll your pod, and they're not going to have a fun time. Because everyone knows when I pull out that Atraxa, like I know all turrets point to me. I get it. I totally get it going into it. But because of that, it just sits there and collects dust. So it's like, why did I make it that strong? You know what I mean? But I guess on the same token, okay, should I make it weaker? I don't know. I just haven't put any time into it lately. Because it's like, I would rather build something else than try to fix that mess.
I gotcha. No, that makes sense to me. But I think at the end of the day, and this is very important, we should all remember this is a hobby, and if it's stressing you out, if retooling Atraxa is stressing you out, then don't do that. You know what I mean?
You will play Magic.
You will. Not Magic related, but I'm currently watching Bleach right now. That's the anime that I'm slowly going through.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever watched. I know you said you had a girlfriend that
I had
watched it.
a girlfriend back in the day who watched Bleach, but I've never never did.
So, granted, I'm at a disadvantage of that I'm like binge watching it, so like I can see the seams,
Mm-hmm.
but like I had to stop and like Google because like this isn't right. There is the first 60 episodes of the show, Chef's Kiss, really, really good.
Okay.
The next 60 episodes are all filler.
Ew, that's
Have
gross, dude.
nothing to do with the story.
Why?
It goes off on this weird vampire side story that has nothing to do with the plot, and then we have to bring it back. So you're talking about this isn't good for you. Why are you doing? So my wife was like, she'd like walk in on me watching. I'm like half paying attention. I'm like, oh whatever. And she's like, why are you doing this to yourself? I'm like, so I can say I watched Bleach, but I do not care about what's going on. She's like, why don't you just skip it? I'm like, I can't do that. I just can't. I will suffer through this. It's fine. We finally made it through the darkness. We're back on the other side now. And you know what? It's immediately more interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm not saying don't suffer for your craft. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's struggling parts to your hobby. I'm not saying you're not gonna have parts of it you don't like.
Sure.
But yeah, don't over stress yourself on something that's supposed to be a relaxation for you.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of anime/manga, so the wife and I, we were at the mall on Veterans Day to drop off some Google Fiber boxes we had. And
Okay.
we went into Barnes and Noble, and I'm like, oh, they usually have like a manga section there, right?
Still on the hunt for Berserk, I see.
I told myself if they have chapter 1 or whatever it is, book 1, I'm gonna get it. They didn't have it.
Okay.
I was so disappointed. So disappointed.
That was the end of your story. That's
Oh, yeah. That's the end of the story.
Okay. I just
Just drop it there. I don't know.
See, Amazon's got volume 1 of Berserk for $11.
I know, but here's the deal.
Okay.
I want to make this like back in the day where you had to go to the store to get the CD you wanted versus downloading it off of like
Oh,
iTunes. Like,
you're wanting
I'm
to
wa-
struggle.
it is the journey to make me appreciate it more. You know what I mean? Like that's where I want to go back to with
All right,
this.
I see.
So
Like-
anytime I'm in a bookstore, I make it a point to go find the manga section and just see if it's there. And if it is, I'm going to buy it.
All right.
You know, I'm
Know
going to
what
let the
is
book
there?
come to me. I'm not going
Know
to
what
go to
is
the
there?
book. What's
One
that?
Piece is there. You could always just pick that up.
I'm invested. I'm only going to do one. I chose Berserk. I don't know if I chose poorly. I'm probably going to be changed. Not the same person by the end of it from
Yeah.
what some people are saying that I've watched online.
Yeah.
There's like a streaming platform thing where people read the manga and then react to it.
Yes. Yes.
It's pretty humorous.
Obviously there's people that do that for the One Piece community too, and there's this guy that I follow, and I don't watch his live reactions. He does like a full pod the following day after he's collected his thoughts, but apparently during the live reaction for not this week's chapter that dropped, but the prior week, he got so mad that he like picked up like a dry bag of pasta and like threw it against the wall and it exploded. And then during the live stream, he had to stop and like didn't talk to anybody or
Oh my
and he was
goodness.
just squeaking up his pasta, just fuming at how mad he was. And I was like, I'm sure part of this is for show for the pod, but like, come on, man, now you got to clean up all this pasta on your floor. What's wrong with you?
One more non-magic related thing. So I've been playing this game since 2019 called Escape from Tarkov. And it is like this first person military sim shooter thing to where like you can customize your like AR-15, your M4, just like in real life. You could put like different grips, different sights, butt stocks, pistol grips, receivers, barrel length, silencers. Anyway, it's finally, after it's been in beta since 2017, it is getting its 1.0 release on the 15th. So for all my Tarkov players out there, let's I'll see you there, and you'll probably just trounce me, but it's fine. It's fine. Good times to be had.
Hey. All right. Are you ready for a ad read?
Yeah.
All right. So, as you all know, Avatar: The Last Airbender set's coming out soon, and I'm sure you already have ordered some cards. If not, I'm sure you're looking. I know it's getting close to the holiday season. Money might be a little tight. It might be kind of hard to explain to your spouse why you're also dropping money on this, another $100. I thought you were done with that this year. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But if it isn't, or if it is you, I should say, why don't you check out today's sponsor, Cards to You. It's a flower delivery service. It's disguising your card delivery order. So what they're going to do, right? You're going to order your cards. They're going to shove them into the bottom of the box, put a vase of flowers on top of it. Everything's completely sealed. Your cards are fine. Don't stress. You're going to come in. You're going to look like a hero. You're going to have this vase of flowers. You're going to give them to your spouse. And then you're going to, oh, hey, I'm going to take this box out. Don't worry about it. Cards are safe. You're going to tuck them in your pocket. You'll take them upstairs. You'll unwrap them later. Very, very modestly priced. You're gonna get everything you need. Use the code MGM. They will double sleeve your cards before they ship them, just to make sure there's no accidental slippage, whatever. No bends, wears, or tears. Everything is guaranteed. I've used them. You should use them too. That's Cards to You. They'll get you out of the doghouse this holiday season. Yeah, next week, I know you mentioned you want to talk about
Surprise cards.
Surprise cards. I don't know how many you were kind of thinking. because we're trying to do this deck building theme right before we wrap up. I know for our pyramid, we're building this deck here. Obviously, we still need to talk about your theme. Which we've kind of glazed over some broad stroke concepts of themes. So I want to kind of talk about incorporating your commander into your theme of your deck. All the different ways that can be. And then I also really think we need a land base. I don't know, which doesn't need to be a full episode, but like so I don't know if your surprise cards, if we can do like on the back half, do lands as well, just as far as
You're talking like quantity?
Quantity, but also like diversifying your land, especially on like different colors and stuff like that. So just something to think about. So we're getting pretty close to the end on wrapping this up, and then we'll do our big culminating event that we were brainstorming earlier this week, as far as what the deck building process is going to look like, what your deck should look like in numbers. So I know we've been talking, I'm giving you the aerial view, right? Like, what is removal? What is disruption? What is ramp? We get to the culminating event, I didn't want to give you numbers, and then you have to like try to keep track of all of, how many lands did I need? How many disruptions did I need? We're going to give that all to you in the end, right? We want to broad stroke. You get the concepts of all these different factors that play into your deck. And then when we get to the end, it's going to be like, hey, these are the numbers to get you to at least 3.5, where we're at, right? You can go beyond, even further, right? You can go as far as the sky, right? I believe in all of you that are listening here. You can be better than us. But this will, at least if you're a beginner, if you're just getting started, this will get you to where we are. This will fast track you to get where we are. And you'll catch up with a strongly built deck, I believe. Does that pretty well sum up?
Yeah. Ultimately, we want to give them the tools to be their own boss. We're just giving them the foundation to build that off of.
Yeah, absolutely. This took me almost 10 full years to understand, to get to where I am. I want you to get there in less time. You don't have to struggle and fumble in the darkness. We're here for you. We'll help you. We want you to be great Magic players and enjoy. You know, this is your hobby. This is something you want to do to de-stress. You probably won't de-stress very much if you only win 1 out of every 10 games, like I'm on track to do. Uh,
Or what
You'll
is
have more fun.
you're giving yourself way too hard of a time. What's the score right now? You're 4 and what? 4 and 7?
4 and 7, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, brother, we're about at 50%. That's on
Oh my
par.
gosh, you said that last week too. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's totally fine. Yeah. I'm sure I'll win one of these days. Yeah. So if you all are not following along on YouTube, we did get all 8 of our slots filled for the tournament for December. So, very excited about that. We'll have something right after Thanksgiving, kind of breakdown as far as what we're gonna do. We'll have an AI draw lots for us for who's gonna play against who, that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Excited. We're not participating in this, right? We're just overviewing it and
No, we're participating.
oh, we are participating. Okay.
Of course. This is all ruse so that I can play more games.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
All tapped out.
Alrighty. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye. That's number 10. Number 10 in the books. We were double digits.
The beat awakens the beast, the beast. Drumheads pulse where the dead still feast. No sun left in the ashen sky, only echoes of the ones who died. Wastelands howl the earth's last cry. We are all that's left to defy. Primal rhythm in the poisoned air. Rust, blood, and a broken prayer. Wastelands howl the earth's last cry. We are all that's left to defy. Primal rhythm in the poisoned air. Rust, blood, and a broken prayer. Temples crumble to our drumming sound. The tribal beat where Corvold is crowned. No false gods to hear your plea, only static on a dead TV. Flesh and blood twist in the heat. Ignoble hierarch chants as the monsters meet. June rides the aurora as a steed, feeding on the things we make bleed. Wastelands howl the earth's last cry. We are all that's left to defy. Primal rhythm in the poisoned air. Rust, blood, and a broken prayer. Temples glow, joy, tribal beat, no false gods, on a dead TV.